Hi, I'm Michele Replogle, Coldwell Banker Realty, and today I'm going to talk about if you are trying to move up, move down, move in, move out, move around. You just want to buy another house, but you need to sell yours. Hey, so we're going to talk today about having your house and then getting another house. How does that work? Well, there are three ways to do it. The first way, of course, is you just sell your house, right? You just sell it and you ask for a rent back. That's where you can stay in the house while you find another one. About 60 days is the limit on that. The other way to do it is go ahead and see if you can qualify maybe a bridge loan, which I hear are very expensive, or just get another loan. You may look at paying two mortgages, right? So you're going to go ahead and get another loan on that next house, and you're going to then, buy the other house, get the loan on that, then sell your house, and then pay most of that one off. Other way to do it is to be seller contingent upon replacement property. There are forms for this. I also understand in the state of Washington, this is not even allowed. But we do allow it here, and how it works is you put your house on the market. So you go through all the process, right? You get all your disclosures, your property inspections, your marketing materials. You got everything, your agent packages you all up, get you ready. There's an area in agent comments where there's kind of like the restrictions on the sale, and they're explained in those comments. And in those comments, your listing would say sale contingent, or basically conditioned all on the purchase of a new home. And you just tell the buyer, I'm not doing anything. I'm going to sell it to you, but I got to buy another house first. And when I do, you get my house. Now, not all buyers like this. This is not always ideal. They're thinking, well, I'm having a tough time finding a house. What's the chances that they're going to find a house? I don't think I want to wait them out, But there are a few buyers, they get tired or they just are okay with the process. They're okay with waiting. It kind of takes some of the pressure off, So they think, oh, you know what? I can give that seller some time. Either I can give them the 60 days after close, or if that's an option, or I can just wait for them to find that house, and then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to just wait for them to find something. I have been on so many transactions where it's worked. It's just always worked. It takes faith in the process. It's not easy, but it always generally works. And the reason I say that is because I had one that didn't. And that was where I was told the seller was completely qualified. Their loan was done and we were just about ready, and they were going to close on that next house and we could close right behind them. Well, it turns out they did not qualify for their loan, and their lender kind of waited till the last minute to tell us instead of just being upfront at first, which was really painful. But it doesn't happen very often. That is actually kind of rare. Now, I have another seller, and I hope she doesn't mind I told her story, but she has enough down. So the way she did it is she qualified for a loan, and she has some down, and she's going out and going to sellers, look, I want to buy your house, and I'm going to just go for it. And she's getting that mortgage, and then she's going to sell her house. Now, the unusual part, of course, is she doesn't have a mortgage on her place. So she's able to kind of jump over that little bridge there of, I've got my place. But she did tell her buyer, and she does have a buyer in place, look, I've got to find another place before I'll give you this place. It's contingent on her finding her next house. So it's contingent on the replacement, basically, of her house. And that way, everybody understands that she has to find another place and at least get it into contract, get the process going. And then the buyer gets her house. That is one way to do it as well. Those are all kind of the different ways. It's not easy. At least we're allowed to do it around here. We can certainly try. I can tell you a lot of it's knuckle biting and, nail chewing, and it's not always easy. I can walk you through the process, but more listings are coming on all the time. It is usually a better time to do it in the spring, even though you'll find the prices are a little bit higher if you're trying to buy your next property, but you will realize it in the sale of yours. So there's options there for you. Anyway, so your choices are go ahead, just sell your property, get a rent back from the buyer. The second way to do it, of course, is just to get another mortgage and have two mortgages, which is always certainly very painful. I understand that. But if you can budget it out, maybe you can get that to work. The third way to do it is go ahead, put your house on the market and ask the buyer to wait for you to find your next house. So that's just basically saying, I'm going to go find a new place before you really get the full option to purchase my house. And once I get it, and once I get in contract and know I'm on my way, then you know you're secure and you're on your way. The other way is, of course, if you just don't have any restrictions on that and you can just wait to sell your house because you have enough equity in it, you still are only getting one mortgage on your next house, and then you don't have to be contingent. So the whole goal is to not be contingent when you're going to purchase your next house. So you're looking for all the wiggle room and the ways to get around that restriction of you can't have a house that you have to sell first. I certainly hope this helps you. Please let me know. Email me, make a comment, and let me know if you figured out another way. I would love to hear it and offer it up to my subscribers. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.